What's up with y'all? It's another day. I feel fucking amazing. I just had the most amazing workout ever in nature. So I'm happy, I can't complain. I'm gonna let the sticks fall where they may be, you feel me? And I'm gonna vibe with it. Oh my gosh, look at my skin looking like it's part of the bark, you feel me? Ether bean, non-ether bean. Anybody who watched Rashad Jamal, feel me? Free Rashad Jamal. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Me, non-ether being, I look like the tree, feel me? All my melanin goddesses and gods, like, I'm in nature where I belong. I look like nature, nature looks like me. I feel at home, I feel at peace. My mind and my heart feel so still right now. It feels at ease. I feel like I'm grounded. Sometimes just being in nature is all you need, just to like ground your mind, ground your heart. I feel like I get into these states of minds where like I'm frantic and I'm panicking, but on the outside I look like I'm just chilling, like it's a regular day, but on the inside it's like all this chaos. I don't know what my next move is gonna be. I don't know what the fuck, you know, is gonna happen. I don't know, and I start overthinking and overanalyzing and just making shit harder for myself, just overwhelming my own nervous system. And that's one thing that I'm making a priority for me right now in my life, is making sure that my nervous system feels balanced, feels safe, feels grounded. Because I get into this space where it's like, I'm not even doing that, and I'm doing myself a disservice. But hold on, let me get my mic. I'm bugging. Okay, so my mic is not working. I don't know if I forgot to charge it. Somebody let me know what this means. When the DJI mic is like blinking green instead of blinking blue, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know. I feel like I definitely forgot to charge it. But one thing I definitely want to continue with my conversation is like, the main focus right now is grounding my nervous system. Especially as black women, our nervous system is so out of whack and so distressed because our natural state of being is just worry. It's just, okay, you need to be the man of the house, you need to get shit done, you need to be go go go. There's no time for emotions, there's no time for feelings, because nobody cares about the feelings in the real world. In the real world, you just gotta get shit done because nobody gives a fuck about no types of excuses. And that's real. Yeah, that's real. That's the life that we live. But also remember, like I keep saying, like, we control our reality, and the things that you think about matters, and the way that you feel matters, and the way that you feel is going to control how other people treat you, other people perceive you, and other people, you know, like, if you feel like you deserve the best, if you feel like you deserve to live a life of ease, and you embody that, and you decide, okay, I'm going to make a conscious decision to move slowly, to move with more intention, to move with grace, you know, then people are going to notice that about you. People are going to just not only meet you and see, okay, this is how this person moves. They're going to automatically associate those traits with you, because those are the traits that you've been embodying. And remember what I said, like, we teach people how to fucking treat us. So if you're teaching people how to treat you, and you're treating yourself with love, grace, kindness, and patience, then they automatically have to follow the fucking script. If you teach them that, they will automatically follow the script. But if you teach them, okay, whatever you say, I'm gonna rush and do it, you know, I'm on your time, I'm quick paced, and that's what they're gonna see, and that's what they're gonna respect. So respect yourself, respect your time, and move the way you feel like you need to. I feel like I find myself rushing to places, and as a person who sees herself as a wealthy individual, why the fuck am I rushing if I already have everything that I want and I need? When you see people with actual true wealth, they move with ease. Time is theirs, because they don't need to work for it. They're not associating their time with, you know, a limited amount of money. Like, we are accustomed to associating our time with a limited amount of money, but if you look at your time as a thing that produces infinite amount of money, and you have infinite amount of time, if you have infinite amount, you know, when you think in infinite, then you have infinite amount, you know what I mean? And let me break that down a little bit. If you think in a grandiose way, things will happen to you in a grandiose way. If you think positively in a grandiose way, things are going to positively happen, occur in your life that is going to be grandiose. You're going to have big things, but good things that are big coming to you. Like, so you think about the car, you want the car, you embody how it feels to have the car, then boom, you manifest the car. Stuff like that. And it sounds like, okay, she's just yapping, but when you understand energy and realize that every fucking thing is energy, and energy is comprised of the thoughts that you have and the things that you decide to feel, because yeah, we have a bunch of emotions thrown at us throughout the day, but what do you decide to focus on? Whatever you focus on is what's going to be fucking real. Point blank, period. But yeah, So ways that I'm training my nervous system to be at ease and to flow with me instead of flowing against me and causing me too much anxiety and too much just feeling of doubt. You know what I mean? Because if you have a lot of anxiety, then you're doubting everything that you're doing. You're doubting every move that you're making. So the ways I combat that is by consciously refocusing. Like, I call it course correcting. So when my mind starts going out of whack, when I start to overthink, when I start to just focus on the negative, I course correct. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be late. Oh my gosh, this is the time I'm leaving by the time I'm supposed to be at work. Oh my gosh, what the fuck am I gonna do? Oh my gosh, let me hurry up, let me speed through traffic. You know what? I'm here in this moment. I'm already late. No matter if I rush or if I move slow, I'm gonna be late. I don't want to be later, but honestly, I'd rather be safe. I'd rather be grounded, and I'd rather make it there in one piece than to rush and feel uneasy. I'm already in trouble. I have accepted the fact that I'm in trouble in this point in time, and I choose not to stress about it, because the moment I stress about it, the moment I make the situation worse than what it actually is. Like, you ever notice that when something happens and you start stressing about it, you start cursing about it, now you start not only focusing on the situation, but you start to embody anger, and now you're yelling at everybody around you. Now you're going all frantic, and now you're fucking up relationships because you are mad at a thing. We turn our anger from an object to people, and then we just start projecting. Especially me, I know I do that all the time, but I just start projecting. I'm mad at one thing, so I'm mad at every fucking body around me. Like, don't talk to me, whatever you say is pissing me off. Like, why are you even trying to talk to me right now when you see I'm mad? I'm like, that's such a toxic and disgusting way to think, and disgusting way to be to the people that you love, especially. So it's about realizing that, yo, I am not none of these emotions. I have these emotions. I'm not this fucking mic. I have this mic. You feel me? Whatever happened to this mic, yeah, it's gonna suck if anything happens to the mic, but fuck, it's a mic. It's not me. I get to choose another mic. I get to buy and invest in another mic. I get to choose another emotion. I get to invest my time, my energy into another emotion, and reap the benefits of that emotion, especially if it's a good emotion that you choose to go in after you were in a negative emotion. So that's one thing that's really helping me is course correcting. So speaking kindly to myself is really important to me. I remember telling you guys in a video that I did a while back that I started to speak to myself like I was a baby. You don't yell at baby. Well, people do, but you don't yell at a baby when they make a mistake. You realize that they're a baby and they're gonna make a lot of mistakes, and they're learning how to exist in this life. They're learning how to operate. They're learning how to use their little bodies. You're also a grown-ass baby, and you need to treat yourself as such. You're still learning how to use your body. You know how many adults don't know how to take care of themselves, don't know nothing about hygiene, don't know nothing about just basic shit in life? So many. Most of them. So you're still learning your body. You still need guidance, man. You don't know every fucking law. You're always gonna have issues with people because people are unpredictable. So you have to be patient with yourself when it comes to dealing with people. You have to be patient with yourself when it comes to dealing with your fucking self. It's like all about patience and grace, bro. Like, people say, oh, you don't need grace. Yes, you do. You do. At your big age, you still need people to be kind to you, because the moment someone projects their own negative thoughts because they don't have no self-control and emotional intelligence, the moment it fucks your day up, and then that cycle prevails, and then, you know, next thing, one person was mad, now it trickles on and falls onto another person. Now that person takes it home. Now you have like 12 people mad because one fucking person was mad and couldn't control themselves, couldn't control their emotions. Yes, it's up to those other people to take accountability and be emotionally intelligent to, you know, course correct themselves, but it could be avoided if that first person decided to choose a different emotion. So it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of willpower. That's something that you really gotta work on. If you want to be a better person, you gotta work on your willpower. Not for nobody else, but for you. Point blank, period. Like, ain't nobody else is gonna do it other than you, bro. But yeah, like, how are you treating yourself for real? Talk to me. I'm giving you time. I'm giving you space. Make sure y'all like, comment, and share this video. Share it with a friend who you think like is not fucking emotionally intelligent but needs it, and share it with people who are emotionally intelligent and would think would benefit from these kinds of conversations. These videos are not only for people who are thriving, but it's for people who are trying to, you know, understand themselves. If you want to dive in deeper, if you want to comprehend, like, why the fuck do I just go off the handles, and why the fuck do I feel like I can't control myself? You can control yourself. And sometimes it's like, it's all about controlling your mind. Now I could sit here and give you a bunch of advice on things that work for me to calm my nervous system down, but the reality of it is, I'm not you and you're not me. These are great ideas, great like methods to really, these are great methods that I think will really help people ground themselves and, like, you know, unlock that part of themselves that they think that they struggle with. Another way to train your nervous system, every time you feel like yelling at yourself, every time you get angry, you need to realize that the person yelling at you is not even you. It's when we're kids, right? Let me just backtrack. When we're kids, all the rules and the instructions that were given to us when we were babies are now the voices that are in our heads, right? So your self-talk, your self-schema, all that stuff is controlled by the rules and the foundation that was set when you were a kid. So as a kid, if you were yelled at for spilling milk, when you spill milk as an adult, you're gonna call yourself stupid. You're gonna yell at yourself just like the person did when you were younger. If you're yelled at for falling, now every time you fall, you're gonna feel like shit and you're gonna yell at yourself. If you were yelled at for getting a bad grade on a test, now every time you go to work and you don't hit the corporate goal that you have, you're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna feel like you're incompetent. But it's not because you're incompetent. It's because when you were a kid, the people who trained you and who raised you and who were supposed to love you and teach you how to be kind and nurturing to yourself taught you that failure is unacceptable. They taught you that you weren't worth shit if you failed. They taught you that you weren't worth shit if you didn't produce the outcome that was needed. And that's so fucking false. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You're not a workhorse. You're not a slave. You're a human being. You're supposed to thrive. You're supposed to learn. You're supposed to evolve. You're not supposed to stay stuck and trapped in this one-track mindset of wrong or right. There's no such thing as wrong or right. There's just and there's unjust. You feel me? It's all a social construct. Somebody told us, okay, if you do this, if you touch this, then it's wrong and you're gonna go to jail. All these the laws are made daily. All these constructs, the social constructs are made daily. So if you keep on living by those, there are certain ones that are innate and are good for human protection. Yeah, don't kill nobody, don't hurt nobody, you feel me? Duh. But when it comes to the basic shit, like your morals, you set your own morals. Your boundaries, you set your own boundaries. Like, failure is also a moral and a boundary that you set in your mind, and that's a way to look at it that most people don't look at it that way. It's a boundary. It's a ceiling that you put on yourself. It's like a floor and a ceiling. It's like you put yourself in this mental cage. Like, I can't go too high because I might fall. I can't go too low because I might get lost. You know, it's like a mental bubble that you put in yourself, and that's keeping you from trying new things and expanding past your own limit. Because there's no limit. The only limit in life are the ones that you set yourself. So if you tell yourself you can't, then you fucking can't. Point blank, period. So I never tell myself that I can't do anything, because then I won't be able to do that. If one day I decide to change my mind and fully pursue that thing, I want to be able to do it wholeheartedly without any boundaries. And it's not going to be an easy thing to do. Like, every day, even today, I spiraled probably 20 times today, going into the wrong thoughts, the wrong mental space. You know, just spiraling, thinking about what if this happened, being in fear, like operating in so much fear. And that's the thing, failure is something that is so highly associated with fear. They both start with F. Oh, somebody's smoking a J. I need this light minds. I'm bugging. I know I felt off, but let me stop. I don't even want to be in a mindset where I'm addicted to no drug, but I do like that drug. But anyway, failure is a mindset. It's a construct. It's like, it's something that they use to keep us stuck and focused in. Failure is a mindset, and it's a construct, and they use it and they associate fear with it to keep us stuck. Because once you associate fear of anything, you have a fear of failure, bro, then you're never gonna do it. Because one thing that we need to realize, the fear mindset, when fear is triggered in our brain, it triggers the fight or flight action for us. And right now, in these days, we have nothing to fight or run from. Everything is provided for us. Everything is orchestrated in a way where life is easy for us, but we're still in a mindset where we need to be stressing about things. But that's not right. That's not fair. Your nervous system needs to feel at ease. The moment that you feel, okay, I'm balanced, I'm in homeostasis. And homeostasis means that everything is level. Like when it's going all crazy, that's not homeostasis. But when things are level, things are balanced, things are vibrating at the right pace, that's homeostasis. I feel good, I feel at ease. You know, it's not even neutral, it's like ease. And a lot of people are walking around with no idea how that feels. They have no clue how it feels to be grounded, no clue how it feels to feel safe, no clue how it feels to feel just peace. Some people have so much pain in their body. Even me, it's only recently I realized how good it feels to not be in pain. Some people are just suffering, bro. Suffering. And some of it is not their fault. And that's real, but also like it's such a sucky place to be in where peace is a stranger to you. A lot of people, peace is a stranger to a lot of people. It really is. And it's such a sucky place to be in because you can't explain it to somebody. You can't explain something to a point where somebody can embody it. Like I could do all this talking and it's not gonna make any difference unless you decide to make a change. I've listened to so many people talk to me, so many, gurus. I was talking about Rashad Jamal earlier, you feel me? Young Pharaoh, Vaughn, all of them. And yes, the influence is there, but nothing happened until I decided to take action. And nothing is gonna happen until you decide to take action. So be step by step. Yeah, see how the trees is falling to me? It's like step by step. You're not gonna wake up one day and decide, okay, boom, this is this. So honestly, you might. I'm gonna say you're not gonna wake up and do this because honestly, you might. One day I woke up and I was like, I'm not eating meat no more. I'm not eating no chicken, no. And I didn't. I haven't eaten since. And it was a switch that flipped. But it wasn't just an instant, okay, boom, I decided I'm not gonna do it and then tomorrow I didn't. No, bro. I was thinking about it all the time. Every time I put a piece of meat in my mouth, I was thinking about it. I was like, this is disgusting. I need to stop fucking eating this dead flesh. No offense to people who do. I don't care, bro. Do you live your life? Live your life how you want to live your life. But every time, that's how I made the switch. My mom was so mad at me. She was like, there's so much fucking meat in the fridge. You better eat that meat. And she thought I was going to go back on my word, so she kept it. I never did. She had to give it away because she herself was pescatarian. So it wasn't anything that she could eat. It was all for me. And at one point, I was a fucking carnivore. But every time I put the meat in my mouth, I was like, yeah, nah, I can't keep doing this. 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 Like, this is not right. It don't feel right in my soul. It don't feel right in my body. I can't keep doing this. I know better. I should do better. Until one day, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do better. And I never went back. And everybody has willpower that is that strong, but you could get there. And the way you build willpower that is like unbreakable is by taking incremental step to prove yourself right. Okay? And what I mean by that is like, I'm gonna go to the gym today. I go to work, I do what I have to do, and guess what? I go to the gym. You know what? I'm gonna drink more water today. I do what I have to do and I make sure I drink the amount of water that I said I was gonna drink. By you consistently proving yourself right, by you consistently showing up for yourself, by you consistently supporting your ideas and supporting your creativity, you're gonna build your willpower by building your trust for yourself. Because the more you trust yourself, the more you obey. You obey people who you trust. You obey your boss because you trust that if you do what they say, you're gonna get that paycheck, right? So you obey yourself by trusting that if you do what the fuck you say you're gonna do, you're gonna get the outcome that you were looking for, right? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's like repetition. I'm gonna say it again, repetition. You gotta repeatedly do the things that you want to do the things that you set out for yourself to get the outcome that you want. Me today, I wanted to go to the gym. I went to the gym yesterday and I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym today, but I don't want to be in the gym. I want to work out today, but I want to be in nature. So I decided to come out here in this nice little spot that I know, and I got the workout on. I'm gonna put a little clip in there for y'all so y'all can see what a girl did. And it's crazy because I did that yesterday and I did it again today, but I don't mind because I did exactly what the fuck I said I was gonna do. Yeah, sometimes I feel like my follow through could be better. Like I could work a different muscle group today, but in the moment, I was nervous, I was anxious, it was a little uncomfortable having a bunch of people walk by and see me work out in this little cut. It's a beautiful spot. They also wanted to come and take pictures, but I was occupying the space as I should. Still occupying the space as I should. Standing true in my ground, in my boundaries, holding the ground. I was here first, enjoying it, taking my time, not rushing, not feeling like I have to accommodate for anybody else. Staying true to me, staying true to the work that I want to do, not feeling insecure, not letting my mind and my fear of embarrassment, a fear of people watching me stop me from achieving the goal that I came out here and set out to do. Feel me? I didn't waste my gas. I didn't set the intention and bring all my equipment out here and myself to not do what the fuck I set out to do. And that is slowly but surely building trust with me. Now I know if Chloe says Chloe's gonna do something, it's getting fucking done. Point blank, period. And it's not only with me. I'm an action-oriented person to all the people I know. And I make sure I emphasize that in my relationship by not only saying it and telling them that I'm an action-oriented person, but showing up and being that. And now I'm not only building that trust with myself, I'm building that trust with the people around me and in my relationships. And now I'm knowing, okay, yes, she's dependable. If she says she's gonna do this, she's gonna do this. She says she can't do this, she can't do this. And one thing I make it a point to be is very honest. Like, I don't overpromise myself. I don't overpromise things. I don't double book myself. I may do it sometimes because I'm human once in a while. But if I fuck up and I do it, I'm gonna be honest about it. And I'm gonna come to a conclusion with those people. We're gonna come to a conclusion together to see which one needs me the most and which one I'm gonna dedicate myself to do. You know? But it all gotta feel right to me. If it's not feeling right, then it's not getting done. Because I don't want to do it. I'm not doing anything that doesn't feel right, anything that I don't want to, because that's also me listening to my intuition, being true to myself, being true to what I set out to do. It's like we all wonder how to be in a relationship. Why I want to be in this relationship. I want to love on these people. I want somebody to treat me right. I want somebody to just be there and support me. I want somebody to be kind to me. I want somebody I can love upon and be consistent with. You're not even doing that for yourself. So people meet you and they sense that. People could smell that like it's a cologne on you. They could smell the lack of, they could just see it on you. It's like a pheromone, bro. And if you keep on embodying that and you keep on being dishonest and not true to yourself, and it's gonna come out eventually. Even if they don't see it, they're gonna feel it at the beginning. Even if they don't see it right away, eventually being with you, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to be with this person. This person don't even know where they're going, what they're doing, and with their own life, they're not dependable. They don't even love themselves. Why should I love you? So it all starts with you choosing you, bro. You gotta choose you, and you gotta choose you every day. You gotta choose you every moment of every day. And there are gonna be some times when you don't choose yourself. And there's gonna be a lot of times when you get lost. But it's up to you to find yourself again. It's up to you to decide where you wanna go next. It's up to you to decide who you're gonna be today and who you're gonna be tomorrow. Because guess what? Every day you get to choose to be a different person. I am not the same person that I was yesterday because I had a lot of mental shifts. I had a lot of things that happened yesterday, and it weren't big things. They weren't big things. And people would say a lot of things. People who know me and realize may look at me and like, a lot of things that happened yesterday. I thought yesterday was a regular day. Yeah, to you it was a regular day, but to me, I'm always analyzing. I'm always assessing. I'm always trying to figure out, where did I go wrong? What could I improve? Like I said, there's no such thing as wrong or right, but what could I improve? What did this make me feel? Did I like this feeling? I didn't like this interaction with this person. I love this person. This person is gonna stay in my life because I'm not ready. I don't think the interaction was bad enough to make me, separate myself from them, but it definitely was enough to make me reassess how I operate in this relationship. And then that switch is made. oh, I need to show up here more. I want to love on these people more because they definitely have showed up for me consistently, and I feel like I'm not doing my part. You know what? Let me make that change now. It's all, that's how I operate. I don't expect everybody else to operate like that, but those simple things, those simple shifts are how you're gonna consistently show up for yourself, consistently choose to be a different person. And then be like, oh, you're not a different person because you made those mental shifts. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I could wake up one day, cut my hair, and decide, you know what, I don't want to look like a Rasta no more. You feel me? I could wake up one day, decide I don't want to talk in my accent no more. You feel me? Now I'm more Americanized. It's all choice. Like, we forget that we have the luxury of choice, and choice is a luxury. Free will is a luxury. And when you master yourself, when you master who you are and how you want to be in this world, you master everything else. Because if you can master yourself, imagine, and I have to step back and break it down for y'all. Imagine mastering yourself, right? And what comes with yourself? Your mind, your soul, your body, you know? Mind, soul, and body. You have the Holy Trinity with you. And all those are comprised of energy. And when you master your own energy, you can master any energy around you. Especially if you're a master of yourself and you're associated and interacting with people who haven't even thought about mastering themselves. Now you master and you dominate every conversation that you have because you know self. You know? And so they always say, know thyself, and you will know everything outside of you. The only reason I'm really good at people and good at talking to people or teaching people anything is because I'm spending time mastering myself consistently. When I go in my hermit mode, self-mastery, you feel me? And now I'm pivoting to really truly mastering myself instead of just listening to other people who master themselves. I'm taking action and now teaching. I'm taking action and now embodying, because like I said, talking about something it's not doing nothing, right? Okay. Hold up. My back was hurting. You probably didn't even hear what I just said. But yeah, my back was definitely hurting. I'm about to, light my J and vibe out. I feel like I might come back on here, say what's up to y'all. But if I don't, if I forget, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for vibing out with Chloé-Marie and this bitch. Yeah, man. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. And I hope you learned something genuinely. But yeah, take care of yourselves. I don't like the jet. I'm about to relax because I can't drive after that. I know myself. You see, you gotta know thyself, man. You really gotta know thyself.